Welcome back to Living Local. Time to check in with Movie Mike for what's new in theaters. Mike Schultz, art editor for the River Cities Reader, back with us for a review of some of the new movies that are already in theaters and a preview of the ones opening up this weekend. Thanks for being here.
Pleasure as always.
All right, well, we'll start in chronological order here of last week's movies.
Okay.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That was
Man, I loved it. Man, I loved it so much. Look at these guys.
Glad.
They're incredible. This is the 9th feature from Quentin Tarantino. Yes, indeed. And it is without a doubt his sweetest movie ever.
Really?
It's almost endearing. I'm afraid to almost say that out loud because that doesn't seem right at all.
That is not right.
But it's set in 1969 and it deals with a kind of fading TV Western star played by Leonardo DiCaprio and his stuntman, best buddy, played by Brad Pitt, as they just spend a couple of days trying to kind of revive Leo's career. And there's also a side plot involving Sharon Tate, the actress, who was killed by members of the Manson family in 1969. And so these two stories kind of dovetail, but what it turns into is just this beautifully nostalgic and really loving salute to kind of studio Hollywood in 1969, and about the friendship of these two men, and about just kind of looking back 50 years later as kind of this last perfect moment in Hollywood lore kind of thing. It's and it is filled with Quentin's brand of humor and his brand of obsessive detail. I mean, you could just watch the movie just to see the marquees they pass with titles from 1969 movies. But it has my favorite Leonardo DiCaprio performance of all time in this. He is spectacular, just heartbreaking and sweet and funny. And Brad Pitt hasn't been this good since Moneyball. And it's filled with great cameos. You got Bruce Dern and Timothy Olyphant and Dakota Fanning and Al Pacino. Oh, it's so great. It's like 2 hours and 45 minutes. I could have watched it over and over.
High praise.
I had so much fun.
High praise.
Yeah,
Wow,
it's great.
I think another movie recently that tried to go with that timeline was the Ryan Gosling, Russell Crowe movie.
The Nice Guys, yeah, which I also enjoyed tremendously.
Like
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
All right,
this is great. It's
a
up
fun
there
time period to play with.
For sure. Yeah, it's up there with my favorite Tarantinos. I loved it. You're gonna dig it.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's a lot of fun.
I'm gonna go this weekend.
Okay.
All righty, and another movie that some people need to catch. We'll go back to this while it's still in theaters. Yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah. This is one you should definitely catch before it goes, and thankfully, it's actually making some money, which is amazing.
Good.
Yes, this is the latest by Danny Boyle. It's got a great setup. For no reason whatsoever, all of the power on the earth goes out for about 8 seconds. And in that time period, our hero gets hit by a bus, gets thrown to the ground. He wakes up to realize that nobody in the world knows who the Beatles are.
Sad world to live in.
He's the only one who knows. He's also, luckily for him, a singer-songwriter. And so what he does is start repurposing all of the Beatles songs as his own work and becoming a musical phenomenon in the process. It's delightful. It's really sweet. It's beautifully, beautifully directed. And it's been out for, going on a month and is still hanging in there, which is great.
Yeah.
It's a nice tonic with all of the sequels and the big budget action things you got. It's like Rocket Man. Rocket Man did really well considering the genre and the bio nature of it. Catch Yesterday. It's
worth it.
It's totally a treat.
Okay.
It's a good time.
That's another one I've been wanting to see. So maybe a double feature for me this
Hey, there
weekend.
you go. Yeah, why not?
Just pulling
I
your
do it
job.
all the time.
I was going to
It's fun.
say.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and this weekend you got a double feature coming up. One locally, though. The only one opening locally. Fast and Furious. They present Hobbs and Shaw.
They're at it again.
There
This
they
is
are.
number 9 in the series.
Get out of the tank's way.
I don't know if you remember, 18 years ago, back when this started with just drag racing on the Sunset Strip? It was all low-key, and that's done. No more low-key here. Now we've got Dwayne Johnson and we've got Jason Statham. One is a federal agent and one is a British Special Forces operative, and they are teaming up against Idris Elba, who is playing some sort of genetically enhanced terrorist who has superhuman strength.
This is going over the
he wants
top.
to unleash a virus in the world that just instantly kills people. So it's up to Dwayne and Jason, who do not like each other. Surprise, surprise. They are not buddies. They have to team up against this guy. It's going to be, hey, that was Helen Mirren. I keep forgetting she's in this.
Helen Mirren.
Exactly. It's going to be what you think. It's going to be a lot of chases, a lot of explosions, a lot of CGI. It's probably going to be long. It's definitely going to be loud. All right. I dig Jason Statham. I think he's fun. Dwayne Johnson can be fun. Although he does seem to be contractually obligated to make the stupidest movies of all time. It's the weirdest thing about him.
Why he's stuck with all these movies.
Yeah, but he brings charm
Jason
to him.
Statham is He's very hit or miss with me.
Not your cup of tea,
no,
I can
not
tell.
mine. But everybody else in this, everyone else in this, I'm excited about.
Idris
I
Elba's
like
great.
The Rock, Idris Elba.
Yeah.
Always loved. And Vanessa Shaw, I
Vanessa
think you
Shaw?
said, was the female actress. And
Yeah.
I just kind of one of her
Helen
first
Mirren.
movies. And Helen Mirren. We'll
Represent.
see. That's about it.
Yeah,
Not my
we'll
cup of
we'll
tea.
get- yeah,
We'll
we'll
move
get
on,
through it.
though. Yeah. All right. Another one that kind of looks a little more interesting, at least from the original side, comes Sword of Trust.
Sword of Trust, yeah, this is playing at Iowa City's film scene. This is a low-budget comedy about a cantankerous pawn shop owner, played by Mark Maron, the comedian and star of the TV show Glow. He is hanging around in Alabama, and a lesbian couple comes in, and they have a sword belonging to one of their grandparents, whose owner believes that this is proof that the South won the Civil War.
Ooh.
Now, once this news actually hits rural Alabama, as you can imagine, people come out of the woodwork to try to take possession of
Spreads
the
like
sword or to
wildfire.
discredit the sword, and so it becomes kind of a goofy Southern ensemble comedy with fun people in it. You've got Jillian Bell, who I'm crazy about. You got
yes.
Michaela Watkins, who's wonderful. So yeah, and it'll be nice. Again, like we said, nice change of pace from all the sequels
Yeah.
and the action flicks. Yeah, playing at Iowa City right now. So.
There's just something, I don't know if it's because I grew up in the South, but something about Southern comedies that is
That just works for you?
touching and fun and
Yeah,
enjoyable.
for sure. It's the Steel Magnolias idea,
It is.
you know?
Oh,
yeah.
Steel Magnolias.
Ah,
I'm
don't
gonna
start
tear
with
up
you?
right now.
Okay, I'll leave you alone.
All
Sorry.
right. Anyways, Masterminds was one that came out
Yeah,
recently.
that's
that
a fun one.
It was really dumb, but
But
hilarious.
it
enjoyable.
worked.
It worked.
Yeah, that's
This one
right.
looks good too. I like it. All righty, now we're moving into the future.
Okay.
Netflix just released a trailer for a movie called The Irishman.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this for a long
Looks
time.
so
I was
good.
surprised that trailer landed. I didn't know that was happening. This
Yeah.
is the latest by Martin Scorsese. This is coming out this fall on Netflix and also being released, at least limited release, maybe wider. We'll see how that goes. But it's set after World War II, and it stars Robert De Niro as a hitman. It stars Al Pacino as Jimmy Hoffa, the labor organizer who just went missing one day, and also it has Joe Pesci in it. So it is a reunion between Pesci and De Niro and Scorsese, a la Raging Bull and Goodfellas. It's been a long time.
It has.
And Pesci's been in retirement for a good decade plus. So yeah, the trailer looks great. It apparently costs between $160 and $200 million for a movie that's going to basically be on Netflix only. That
Right.
seems exorbitant, but it sure looks amazing. It looks
does.
really good. And you've got Anna Paquin in it, and I can't have enough Anna Paquin in my
Really?
life. To be honest, I really can't. I'm crazy about her.
I
think
liked
she's
her in
fantastic.
X-Men, and I liked the first few seasons of True Blood. And
Oh,
after
you
that,
lost
it-
interest? Ah, it's too bad. Okay.
But no, she's not bad.
Good people, Scorsese, you know. I'm excited.
Yeah,
It's
it
gonna be
really
fun.
does. It looks pretty good. I'm shocked that it's a Netflix-only movie. I mean,
Yeah.
they'll go to theaters
Look
like
at that
you
caliber
said,
of
for
talent,
the
you know?
Oscars, buzz. They have to go in theaters at least a little bit. But
Sure, yeah.
also, just they said the CGI of making them look younger. is
Yeah.
some technology that people are kind of talking about as well.
Yeah, we'll see how that. They
those
don't really
are-
show any of it that much in the trailer. He looks a
Right.
little more
Little
lacquered
young,
than
right,
usual, but
yeah.
aside from that, okay.
They're a little older now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
They are indeed.
It's not
Aren't
Scarface
we all?
anymore.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, thanks for being here, Mike. We appreciate
Always a
it.
pleasure, you bet.
In review, the new movies this weekend, Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw and Sword of Trust. You can read Mike's movie reviews inside the latest reader on stands everywhere and online at rcreader.com. We'll post all this on our website, ourquadcities.com. Living Local returns right after this.